I'm Jennifer Mills, and I'm here to talk to you about HPV, also known as human papillomavirus. Human papillomavirus is a virus. It suppresses in the system, and it breaks out. It is also known as an STD. It can be contracted through oral sex, anal sex, and genital sex. It's something that affects the orifices of the body. It also causes more cancers in the oral part of the body versus the genital part of the body. HPV causes cancers, and it also causes warts. It's not the same warts as you get as if you would have plantar warts or on your feet warts. It can be because of HPV, or it can be separate. It could be just the plantar's wart, and which is called the hands and feet. Those are considered to be something that you can get just from shaking hands with someone. You cannot get HPV from just shaking hands with someone. HPV is something that stays with you forever. It's something that comes and goes. It's suppressed by the immune system. It's also, as people have heard before, the HIV and herpes is something that is an STD that is considered for life. You cannot cure them. They can only be treated. HPV is the same way. HPV is something that's very serious, and people don't look to as it being a big issue because a lot of people are ignorant to it and they don't understand what the actual concept and the risk are. So I'm going to read to you some facts. I do not want to publish any type of photos because it can be offensive, and it's pretty derogatory, and it has genitals, and I don't want to embarrass anyone, gross anyone out, make them sick, and so forth. So I'm going to read you a few little facts of what it causes as far as cancers, and it also has like different things as far as like pregnancy. If a woman is in her late stages of pregnancy and she does have warts, which is also an HPV, there's 100 strands of HPV. It's massive amounts. Some of them don't do anything. Some of them are airborne. Some of them they can cause you to have aggressive cancer down to the genital warts. Okay, now for a woman that is pregnant, if she's in her late stages of pregnancy, she can run the risk of giving her unborn child the genital warts. The baby can have it born in their mouth, around the mouth. That is something that is at risk. So normally most of the time if a female does have warts and they are active, they do a cesarean section. Same way as if she was to have cervical HPV or so forth. Now, I know you think that this is an STD and it only affects women, but it affects men the same way. Anal cancer is something that is caused by HPV, and anal cancer is something that's ignored, and a lot of people don't see it. There are people who've died from this. It's an embarrassing type of way to die, so a lot of people don't speak of it, and a lot of people don't want to address it because it's something that's pretty delicate. It's something that you don't want to embarrass yourself because someone thinks it's disgusting or you did something wrong. HPV can affect anything from your mouth to your throat to your lips to your anus to the vagina, the penis. So here are some little cancerous facts. Every year HPV causes 2,100 vulval cancers. That is the lining of the entrance of the vagina. 500 vagina cancers, 600 penile cancers, 2,800 cancers in women, that's anal cancers. 1,500 anal cancers in men. It's quite a bit. That's why a lot of people, they don't know. A lot of people don't want to talk about it because it's shameful, they think. 1,700 oropharyngeal cancers in women, and 6,700 oropharyngeal cancers in men. So, if you look at that number versus the genital cancers and the oral cancers, it does cause more oral cancers than it does genital. So, either way, you have to be careful. You have to protect yourself, whether it's from kissing, practicing safe sex, practicing abstinence. You should know your partner. Save yourself for marriage or save yourself for a relationship. This is something that's informal, and it's just to let you know about the risk So this is something very serious that is not to be taken lightly. So also, some of the differences between some of the STDs, you know, gonorrhea and the clap, it can be actually cured. You can actually take antibiotics and it can be taken away and the body no longer has it. With as far as like HPV and herpes and HIV, it's something that's in the body and it stays forever. It is a virus. A virus cannot detach from the cell that it is attached to. It is there forever. So it's a lifelong gift, I guess you could say, the gift that keeps on giving, as some people have said before. It can cause all kinds of issues. Like I said, cancers. I know personally that I'm in the military and I'm human resources. I've seen a lot of young women be affected from this just because it has caused them not to deploy, or they have deployed beforehand before the regulation changed in 2009. They deployed and they come home and they had cancers. So the military has redone all the ARs and has, I think it was March of 2009, they actually changed all that and they made it to where it's more protective for women. Now, there is no test for men. HPV, there is no test for men. I've had men tell me that, oh, I'm clear, I'm good, I don't have HPV, I don't have any tests. But do they really know that? Do you really know, period? Do you really know that person? So, anyways, other health problems that can be caused by HPV. Like we said, we ran into the cancers and the genital warts. There's all kinds of different little issues. There's, like I said, hundreds of strands. Some do some things, some don't do anything. Some of them are just something that you have and you don't, it doesn't affect their body at all. It's just part of it. I think I had an HPV test done years ago and I had, I think, 4 or 5 different ones and they didn't affect me. So, and I know plenty of people who has had issues and taken care of it and they've never had another issue. I know some people who've had cancer from it. It's something that's very serious. A lot of people today, they don't take STD serious. It's something that's not to be played with. It's not to be lightened. So, now, ways to prevent HPV. Again, like I said, safe sex, practice safe sex, and use abstinence. Also, now, as of 2012, they made the Gardasil shot. They have had it around for years. Since about 2006, it has been around for women. Now, last year, 2012, they made it eligible for men so they can protect their women from breaking out with HPV. It keeps the body, it's like putting it into the system. But that is something to think about for all you young people out there. I know that when the shot came out for the Gardasil shot, I was the actual 26. I had just had my birthday for a month, and they told me about it. And then they said, oh, wait, you're the age of 26. I'm sorry, you cannot get it. So it's kind of like a tease for me. So if you're under the age of 26 or before, and you have not had any HPV testing or anything like that, and you're clear, please get the shot. Prevent yourself, because if you've had sex with more than 2 people in your lifetime, you are at risk for having HPV. Plain and simple. Male or female, it does not matter. So, with that, I'm going to leave you. Please practice safe sex. Think about it. And always, always think about yourself first. Thank you.